Do you really wanna? Do you really wanna taste it? That's right. The theme song of Peacemaker goes kind of hard. Not gonna lie to you. And you know, there's never a wrong. Are you insinuating that there's a right and a wrong time to rock? There's never right and there's never a wrong time to rock. Basically, you always got rock. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I got a lot of cool songs from that. That show. Yeah. James Gunn is a freaking genius. Right, I think he is doing good work. I mean, with the Suicide Squad 22, that's when Peacemaker made his debut, and then he got his own show. The show was really good. I even made like a whole Peacemaker of the show. I basically clipped it, a ton of moments from the show. I don't do that anymore. I don't clip shows and movies because copyright's just a bitch it's just a bitch, you know. Like I put all this work into this thing. I try my best to not get a copyright, but it's copyright anyway. So I'm like, what's the fucking point? So as much as I would like to upload short clips of the movies / TV shows, it's just a pain in the ass for me, honestly, because like I don't have to deal with the copyright, so fuck it, right? But anyways, we are now with Peacemaker season 2. Now I'm so glad this is here because I'm actually kind of hyped for this, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I really like the first season. It was really cool. We got some much needed backstory with Peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's a really interesting character, a really complex character, and definitely one of the better characters from the movie, right? But seeing his dad and eagerly makes a return. He obviously will because he didn't die in the season. Seeing his dad, which is Robert Patrick, which is the T-1000, which is really cool. The ragtag team he's with, Hardcore, she's bad. Diebeard, he's just there, and Leota. Now about Leota, she's the daughter of Viola Davis. I mean, no, she's the daughter of Amanda Waller, right? Something like that. Yeah, it shows. Yeah, but she's like better than her mom because she actually has like morals and shit, and she actually's got a heart. I'm not a huge fan of them giving her a lot of screen time, like, even though she's a secondary character. Like the show's called Peacemaker. Why are we spending so much time on this chick? You know what I'm saying? Like, but like whatever, it doesn't bother me. I'm really just here. Like, no one really watches the Peacemaker show saying, oh yeah, I can't wait to hear more about this Leota chick. Right, Myrn, that was also really good. The whole butterfly virus situation, cool shit. You know, cool. Also a very interesting type of alien invading force. You know what I'm saying? That they just take over you and they look exactly like you. You know what I'm saying? And they basically just like sit in your brain and just control you like that way, right? Like an intelligent life form in the form of butterflies. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very different than like it's a very different take on the alien invasion type shit, right? But like, yeah, that's basically spoilers for Peacemaker season 1 if you haven't seen it, but you probably should. But I'm guessing the fact that you've already seen season 1, which is why you're still here, right? And of course, last but not least, we can never forget about the GOAT of this show, Vigilante. Like, he's so good. Like, he's probably my favorite character in the show, even more than Peacemaker, honestly, at this point. Yeah, Peacemaker's like he's sick and cool, right? And he's like a funny guy, but like Vigilante is on a different level, man. He's freaking hilarious. Every single scene Vigilante's in, you already know like there's gonna be he's gonna say something out of pocket. You know that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't wait to see him again, and I want to see where this is going now, right? Because we already dealt with the aliens in the previous season, but of course new seasons, new enemies. Here we go, and I hope this is just as good as it was last time. Right? 3, 2, 1.
They're gonna be doing backflips to get you to join.
Crank Toys. That was in Arkham City, no?
Or do you prefer Chris?
Either.
Sweet. I know that guy, Kraglin.
Tell us a little about your skills.
I'm considered the finest marksman in the world.
The mic is off.
Yeah.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have today?
Is that popcorn still here?
Love popcorn.
My bus was getting
That's supposed to be Guy Gardner. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere.
A variety of helmets.
This guy sucks.
Excuse me.
And that's supposed to be Hot Girl?
I'm supposed to be able to hear you guys.
Excuse me?
You were talking about your butt and stuff. And also you said that I suck.
The humor's on point, at least. Still, yeah. So she's supposed to be Hot Girl, and that's supposed to be Guy Gardner. Okay.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought everyone.
Guardians of the Galaxy. GOAT.
Like
I
Vigilante.
don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
GTA 6 is on its way next week. And of course, Hardcore being a badass. I'm glad she's fine.
Severe form of toxic masculinity.
Oh.
What?
What? But she's a chick.
Argus has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director.
Oh, this guy.
Kill this time.
Crossbones.
Bring me Peacemaker.
Mexicali, you scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony Boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino Man, you take the back door. Got it?
Yeah, but not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Where do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
At least the humor's on point. At least they saw the sense of humor, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't always been great people. But
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Eagly, the goat, is back. So is the vigilante. Sick.
You ready for the next adventure, pal?
Yes! You know, take that. I scratched that. Okay, tidy whities. Eagly is the MVP. He's the best character in the game.
Who the fuck are you?
What the fuck? Holy mother of shit! What the shit was that? Cloning? We be cloning motherfuckers now? That's crazy. What? This season looks like it's gonna be crazy. I'm glad that the sense of humor isn't gone. James Gunn has a good sense of humor. Once again, it doesn't seem like a lot has changed from the first season. Everyone's back. Vigilante's back. Leota's back. Diebeard, Leota's girlfriend or whatever the fuck. Hardcore. Apparently, she's toxic masculine. What does that mean? I mean, she's a chick, right? But like, she's also like pretty hardcore. Hardcore. You know what I'm saying? So I also like how in every one of James Gunn's movies, there's like the same repeat amount of actors. Like it's like he has a specific amount of actors that he uses, and he never uses anyone else, right? If you look at Guardians of the Galaxy, like Part 3 or Part 2, and you look at Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, they have a lot of actors that are like intertwining within each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, I guess it's James Gunn being James Gunn. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, but, you know. But what I'm really interested in is Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl. Now, there's no way I could have known that's Hawkgirl. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere on the internet that Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner were in. I think Guy Gardner is more easier to recognize because of that bowl cut, that shit haircut, and of course the ring, right? And it's funny as hell that we haven't had a live action Green Lantern in like over a decade. Isn't that funny? Green Lantern starring Ryan Reynolds was such a failure that they just said, nah, we ain't touching this anytime soon. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's funny as shit. But now we got Guy Gardner, Cal Rayner. No Cal Rayner, no Hal Jordan, no Jon Stewart. But you know, it is what it is. You know, don't you think Idris Elba could play a good Jon Stewart? Or maybe someone else, right? Yo, now I'm thinking about it, Michael B. Jordan could pull off Jon Stewart as well. He can have his redemption, but he already did Killmonger. First he did Human Torch, then Killmonger. But he could totally be Green Lantern, honestly. Because I'm thinking of the Justice League Unlimited Green Lantern, Jon Stewart, right? That's something Michael B. Jordan can pull off, really, I feel like it. But I bet there's gonna be like a ton of cameos to other DC characters, like just like we've seen Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner, right? But I'm interested in what's gonna happen next, and I still don't know the plot. There's this guy, Crossbones in Civil War, right? Who's trying to take down Peacemaker, and then there's a task force team. I don't know what the fuck is what the plot, right? They're all friends. I'm pretty sure Hardcore and Peacemaker are gonna be in a relationship or some shit because they ended on pretty good terms, despite them butting heads every time last season. Yeah, but Hardcore basically is a dude. Like, she's always fighting someone, and she's always like she's pretty masculine, right? So I guess toxic masculinity for her would make sense. But she's not a dude, so it doesn't really count, right? On top of that, like, she's attractive, so it doesn't really fucking matter, right? Like, if it was Leota doing this, then maybe, right? Because Leota isn't attractive, but Hardcore is, you know. So that's all that really matters, really. Like, once again, it doesn't really matter what a girl does. If she's attractive, it doesn't fucking matter, really. That's all that matters. But anyways, that was Peacemaker Season 2. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I gave you my thoughts, my first impressions, and I'm just hyped for it. I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna leave now, alright? Later.